we used to borrow from the B.Ed college for activities. अभी क्या है? Independent building, computer lab, internet connections, smart class. And every student is getting that business newspaper. बराबर है? Yes. At that time, we used to subscribe, as Avinash mentioned, that Times of India Economic Times used to come late one day from Bombay. And to read that, student used to wait in the library. और आज क्या हालत है बोलो? How many of you reading the Business Standard daily? बोलो कितने लोग पढ़ते हैं? नहीं. So I am here. आप एक ही है. बाकी लोगों का क्या? तो अविनाश ने जो क्वेश्चन किया था ना, ASK एटीट्यूड में बहुत चेंज हो गया ऐसा मुझे दिख रहा है 20 years. ये हमारे जो बच्चे थे ना उनको क्या? They used to conduct the activities every evening. I remember Avinash, just like Siddharth Basu, जो Konmare का डायरेक्टर है, he used to conduct the quizzes at that time. Just like that, Avinash used to conduct the quizzes in the evening. And we used to have number of activities in the evening. कभी ऐसा बोलता था जाओ तुम अभी करो, बस हो गया अभी. आज क्या स्टूडेंट पहले भाग जाते हैं, है कि नहीं? रियलिटी बोलो तुम. एंड उनको जस्ट बोलना पड़ता था मुझको आगे से, बाकी कुछ नहीं. नाउ यू कैन टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ ट्रिप. वी हैड ए ट्रिप ऑफ 15 days and we organized. The organizers were Avinash, Kavita and Ravi Varanasi, who is in US actually. अविनाश एंड रवि को मैंने टारगेट दे दिया, जस्ट प्लान द ट्रिप. और कैसा हो गया? इट वॉज डिसाइडेड दैट टू विजिट विशाखापट्टनम, कलकत्ता, and afterwards Gangtok and Darjeeling. 15 days ट्रिप. तो अभी कैसा होता है? ट्रिप ऑर्गेनाइज करना है, जॉब टूर्स कंपनी के पास जाने का, उसको पैसे दे देने का और टूर ऑर्गेनाइज करने का. तुम्हारा स्किल क्या है? So Avinash and Ravi, they went to Visakhapatnam first. They arranged for the lodge. They arranged for a visit to Visakha Vaida Steel Plant and Hindustan Shipyard. We could see that biggest furnace in the Asia, that is Godavari, in Vaida plant. Because of that plant is such a big, it is more bigger than our Solapur city. To travel in that plant, we had to travel in a bus. We traveled in a bus. Remember? And what happened is that when Avinash and Ravi went for arrangements, they went to Calcutta. कलकत्ता में आने के बाद the Bengalis, they were celebrating that Durga Puja and all that. तो अविनाश को फोन आया, अभी तो मोबाइल कुछ नहीं था, तब तक ट्रंक कॉल बुक करना पड़ता था. Avinash said that sir, the holiday day and we visited, contacted some companies. They are not allowing us to enter in the company. I said, nothing doing. You have been given that task. Complete that task. अभी ऐसा बोल सकते हैं कि मुझको प्रॉब्लम है, ऐसा बोल नहीं सकते. And to my again surprise and all that, Avinash went to one Economic Times office, Times of India building. He requested me to be from, we are from Solapur. Actually, we came here for organizing a trip, but no company is allowing us to enter. Then that journalist has given the visiting card to Avinash. He said that you say that you are from Economic Times. And after showing that card, they got them in Hindustan Motors, IIB Industries, Britannia, and all that. So, taskmaster, what I said that, क्या नहीं करना है, बस करना है. कोई सेकेंड क्या बोला हमको? कम्युनिकेशन. नाउ व्हाट हैपन, टुडे जनरेशन दे आर हैविंग वेरी हाई एक्सपेक्टेशंस, बट करने का कुछ नहीं है. बट हियर एट दैट टाइम आई नो दैट सम ऑफ देयर क्लासमेट दे वर नॉट इन पोजीशन टू स्पीक फॉर 1 minute in English and all. But due to that weekly report, means every Saturday we used to have that weekly report, means compulsorily they have to read the business periodical, business newspaper, and on that they have to speak for minimum 5 minutes. नहीं बोल रहे, there was a fine. I remember if there is short of 1 minute, then there was a fine of 1 rupee, 2 rupees. 25 paisa. But what happened is, because of that, they updated themselves in business, about business world and all. And that was a strong desire. But today I found that students are given business standard, but they are keeping it back and it goes in the scrap. What is there in your brain? And there are a number of things that I can share, but one more thing at the last I will say that about आप बोल रहे कि शोधापुर से मैं MBA किया, HNCC से MBA किया, क्या होगा मेरा फ्यूचर? तो तुम्हारा फ्यूचर ब्राइट है, but it depends upon you. So start believing on you. Start believing in you. अभी HNCC के अपने स्टूडेंट्स they are holding top posts. अभी इधर ही अपने जनरल मैनेजर जिसके बढ़ेंगे is from a village from Osmanabad. Now he is a general manager in Deepak Fertilizers. In UP, it is very difficult to work in UP, but he is successfully working there and on. Sandeep, now he is also vice president, and he traveled 24 countries. So over a period of time, he developed that skills and he got fertilized. So I can talk about each one of them in detail, but we have a short of time and all that. So one thing I want to say that आप कहाँ से MBA करोगे कोई देखता नहीं. Once you pass an MBA, 2 साल के बाद no company ask you from where you are passed. लिख के लो मेरे पास. No company will ask you that from where you are passed MBA and all that. इसके बाद का क्या डेवलपमेंट? It depends upon you. So MBA is a gate possible. उससे आप एंट्री कैसे नॉर्मल लेना है इसके ऊपर उसके लिए सिंपल मंत्र है ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड योर वीकनेसेस. आपके जो वीकनेस है इतने भी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स रहेंगे एज अभिलाष मेंशन अबाउट सॉफ्ट स्किल हैंडलिंग एक्सेल एंड ऑल दैट. जो भी वीकनेसेस है यू ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आर द एक्सपेक्टेशन ऑफ द कंपनी. आप में कौन वीकनेसेस है एंड ड्यूरिंग दिस 2 years यू ट्राई टू ओवरकम द वीकनेसेस. With that you can get the entry and afterwards your future will be bright and all that. And I am proud to say that our HNCC alumni is at the top post. Bloomberg TV आपने सुना होगा. Bloomberg TV, Bloomberg TV जो बिजनेस चैनल है उसका जो एग्जीक्यूटिव एडिटर है अपना स्टूडेंट. इट इज US बेस्ड कंपनी. उसका चैनल चलता है इंडिया में बट उसका एग्जीक्यूटिव डायरेक्टर है रिलायंस रिटेल. जनरल मैनेजर मोहिंदर सिंह, he is from HNCC. I can quote number of it. ऐसा बहुत से अपने पास लिस्ट है. बट ये बोलने की जरूरत नहीं कि मैं HNCC से हूँ मैं कैसा करें. आपके ऊपर डिपेंड हो. You remove that particular mental block from your mind. और mental block नहीं निकालता. Again, luckily today you are having lot many resources. You are lucky. Actually, your batch or this generation is lucky because you are having so much resources for your disposal. लैब है अपने पास, इंटरनेट है, स्मार्ट क्लास है, पूरा इतना है. तो यू टेक द बेनिफिट ऑफ दिस. एंड एक्चुअली एट दैट टाइम अपॉर्चुनिटीज वेरी लेस. उस टाइम अपॉर्चुनिटी बहुत कम थी एंड टुडे द अपॉर्चुनिटी वाज मोर. एक्चुअली यू आर हैविंग मोर चॉइस. उस टाइम ऐसा कुछ चॉइस नहीं था, प्लेसमेंट नहीं थे, कुछ ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. बट टुडे बिकॉज ऑफ ग्लोबलाइजेशन, बिकॉज ऑफ न्यू पॉलिसीज, देयर इज लॉट ऑफ स्कोप फॉर MBA and all that. और number of institutions are increased, no doubt, but at the same time it is your important how you are going to prove yourself, how you are going to market yourself. Again I can give the examples. At all India level also our students have been selected at all India level competition. Instrumentation and limited बोल के company government. So 200 students applied for that job. Out of that written test में 20 लोगों का selection हो गया. Out of 20 only 4 were selected. Out of that 4, 2 were from HNCC. So first of all, the important thing that first of all you should believe in you and all that. And whatever weaknesses are there, you try to improve that, overcome that weaknesses. Definitely your future is bright. And your batch is lucky, or you can say your generation is lucky because you have more number of these resources are more. At the same time, you are having the global exposure and all that. And one more thing, that alumni is here to help you. मेरे ख्याल से उस टाइम अपना कुछ एल्यूमिनी मीट भी नहीं हुआ था।
एल्यूमिनियम था।
हाँ तो ऐसा कुछ है, तो एल्यूमिनी तुम्हारे पास है, तो टेक द बेनिफिट ऑफ दैट एंड डेफिनेटली योर फ्यूचर ब्राइट। तो आपने दिमाग से निकाल दो आप कि मेरा कैसा लगा, आपका बहुत अच्छा हो सकता है।